What is up, people of the internet? It's your boy Set Free coming to you today with a review on the Nike Air Force 1 SF. Now, this is a review that I've really been excited about doing. This is a shoe that I've been excited about since the moment that I saw it. There's a few other colorways that are scheduled to come out, but these are the two launch colorways that I picked up from Undefeated this last Saturday, and I'm just super pumped about this shoe. It's kind of right up my alley. I like high top shoes, anything with straps on them, so it hit both of those buttons for me. And before I go too far into it, I'm gonna go ahead and introduce the colorways per the boxes. Let's see, this one is black, gum, and light brown on the right, and on your left you're going to be getting the faded olive, and that's / faded olive, so it's only two colors that are on there. Now, what I saw that was really cool about this shoe to begin with was, number one, the straps. I'm gonna try to get as close detailed shots as I possibly can with these things. For me, if you can see it right here, it's like a ballistic material on the backside right here on the heel, and then you go into the suede and obviously the gum bottom. Now, I've always been a fan of the gum bottom in any shoe. I can't even say that I've ever seen a Nike that I didn't like that had a gum bottom, because it just that accent to it is just amazing for me. The nylon rope laces that you can see right there, and then the military type strap that's on here. Now, I'm going to get to this strap in a little while. It's a double function strap. It also works with an accessory that it comes with, and then so you can see it just clips off and clips back on. And then this one is a strap that's on the top, and it slides and then it clips. It's got the metal eyelets up here, Nike tag up here, and the tongue that comes out fairly far. So if you loosen up the shoe, it's got almost like a there's some boots like this that are like weather boots, got like a duck tongue. And then you have the backside, which has all the loops for the straps, so they stay and they don't slide up and down. So for me, I prefer this one a little bit more than the black, and it's funny because I love black shoes. I don't know how many black pairs of shoes that I have, probably over 50 of them at least, that are that kind of style. And for me, you don't see too many olive shoes. You don't see too many military green shoes. So when this one came out, I was like, I need to get this. Even with the $200 price tag, I mean, some people are gonna say it's an Air Force 1. You pay just as much for a Jordan, and the quality of leather is not like this. This is a nice, just buttery soft suede. The inside of the shoe obviously doesn't have a fancy shoe horn or anything like that, like some of the Jordans come with. But for me, it's just an amazing shoe. This olive shoe just pops. I know it's going to be hard for certain people to wear this particular shoe because it's so high, but for me, it was like an absolutely no-brainer. Second I saw this shoe, I was so excited about it. I've seen a couple of other prototypes for other colors, and I know that Complex Con had an all-white pair that was $165. I don't believe that came with a bag, which is what I'm going to introduce to you guys right here. This particular set for $200, and I'm going to show you, let me show you the box really quick. So this is the box. Nothing fancy. Tissue has a little Air Force 1 stars on it. No kind of, booklets or anything like that comes with it. But this particular bag is so cool. So it's got the zipper. It's got another compartment in here. It's really nicely lined. It's got spots for pencils and a small tablet right here. And this has a Velcro so you can fit more stuff in here. And then obviously these clips. And now when you look at these clips, you're thinking probably, well, does it come with straps? Yeah, it does come with straps. Unfortunately, this is the only thing I don't like about it, is you actually have to take the straps from the actual shoe and clip it on here, and then now you have your straps. So yeah, that's cool, but I think what I'm going to do is I'm going to try to go, I don't know, maybe to a Army surplus store and try to find a couple of these wristbands that I've seen before and just attach them and make my strap for the bag, so I don't have to use the ones for the shoes, because I really like having them on the shoes. And then this is gonna fit like a laptop, or I don't know, man, like pretty much anything you can think of. As far as it could even be a carry-on bag for luggage if you're going on an airplane. So it's very cool. The olive green one is just an awesome pair to have. It's not like any other pair of Nikes that are out there right now. And now I'm gonna move to the black pair. The black pair's leather is so ridiculously soft. I'm gonna try to zoom in so you guys can see the detail on the leather the best way that I can. Let's see. All right. There we go. You can see that it has a nice, soft, like tumbled leather. I mean, again, it has the gum bottom, so I'm already a fan. Has the same straps, and then obviously has the same type of rope laces. Has, you know, on both of them has this really cool, like, winterized issue footwear. SF, from what I understand, it stands for Special Forces, but I could be wrong. That's what I heard somebody say. And then it has a bunch of little numbers, and then Goddess of Victory, which is actually what the name Nike means. So this is really cool. There's little touches to it. You can't necessarily see it as much on the other pair, on the green pair. See, actually, does it even have it on the green pair? Wow, it does, but it is like a black, so it doesn't show up as much as on this pair. Same thing with this black bag. It's you know, same thing as the green one. Got the same pouches. You got to do the same thing. You have to obviously use the straps that come from this particular shoe to use it for the bag. But again, I'm going to try to go to, I mean, you see these things all over the place. I've seen these military type bracelets. Just going to buy a bunch of them. They're really cheap, like $2 or $3, and use them for the strap for the back, or the backpack, the bag itself. And that's pretty much it. I mean, you know, some people are going to say, well, it's a high top. It's way too high. You know, it's not my style. Cool. Because, you know, more for me. Let's put it that way. But for me, these are perfect. Some people are going to just really love this shoe. I can't wait till more colors come out. For me, it was one of those things where, yeah, the $200 price tag was pretty pricey, but I've spent just as much on Jordans before. And these were somewhat limited. So if you're into buying limited shoes that not everybody's gonna have, that's me. Like, you know, I buy what I like, but at the same token, like, I don't wanna see 1,000 people with the same shoe that I have on. Kind of turns me off, even if I like it. That's why sometimes I'll buy a pair and I'll have it sit for like years and then I'll break it out. So for me, not a ton of people having these was like just another plus of this shoe. But even if a ton of people did, this was one of those shoes that I was sold on immediately. Yeah, there's not too much more I can say about it. They run true to size. If you guys are wondering, these are 10.5. I wear 10.5 in pretty much everything. There's only a few shoes I wear 11 in. And they're just comfortable. They feel like Air Forces, but the leather is a lot better. And because it has the ballistic nylon in the back, you know, it's a comfortable shoe. It really is. And I know, you know, most Air Forces aren't the most comfortable shoe in the world, but these are. So it was cool that they had the package that they put together, that it came with the bag, it came with the extra straps. It came with, you know, obviously, you know, the secondary strap on the top that are also both functional and both can be taken off. And I don't know, they just, I know on foot they're going to look totally different as they do like just sitting here. So that's my thing is, you know, I always like high top shoes because I'm a tall guy, you know, so they look okay on me. If you're shorter, maybe they won't. I don't know. That's just my style. So I love these shoes. Anyways, before I get going, I want to show you guys a product that I have, and I always promote it every single time that I make a video. It's called KickGuard. And KickGuard is a, let's see if I can get a good detail on this. It's a clear adhesive that goes on the bottom of your shoes. Second I go to wear these, I'm putting it on. What it is like it's a sole protector basically, but the difference between a sole protector and this is that this has grip. A lot of people use clear vinyl protectant that's for cars, it's for the paint on cars, but that's slippery. It's not really worth your money. It doesn't, well, what's the word? It doesn't last. It's not meant for the purposes of putting it on the bottom of your shoes. This took me 3 years to develop. This is version 4 that I have. It's got grip on it. It's adhesive. When you peel it off, it doesn't leave any residue. And as you can see, you can't really see it on the bottom. I wish I could get a little bit more detail for you guys. So basically the way it works is they come in sheets like this, a pair. This is just one sheet for one shoe. You would put your shoe on top, you would trace it around, you'd cut it, and then you would apply it just like a sticker. And you know, with the heat gun, you put it on so that way it stays on as good as possible. These have been worn probably about 5-6 times. I have some shoes that have been worn 20 times. It just depends. People ask me how long they last, and you know, it's how you walk. Sometimes they'll last 20 wears, sometimes they'll last 10, 30, whatever the case may be. But it's not for everybody, but some people just want to keep the bottom of their shoes clean because they're grails or they plan on reselling them. So again, it's not a product that everybody's going to buy, but I always like to, you know, point sneakerheads in the right direction if they're looking for something like this. Link in the bio, or link down below if you guys want to order it. They are on sale right now for $15. Yeah, that's all I can say. So thank you guys for watching. I got another review coming up on a couple of pairs of Jordans that I picked up this week. So stay tuned, subscribe, and God bless. Take care, guys.